Hey guys, so today we are out in the field and I'm gonna try to teach you how to film with drone. And I got my good friend Renato with me. And how many times have you fly the drone till today?
One time.
So just one time. So today is your second time?
Yes.
Okay, so all the drone shots you're gonna see today are filmed by Renato. And I'm gonna give you 7 tips that will hopefully teach Renato how to fly the drone and same you. Okay, so let's start with intro and talk after.
Because I'm doing this for the thrill of it, killing it, never not in a million things I want.
So tip number 1 is to plan your shot in advance, because before you even start to fly the drone, because you don't want to waste the precious battery life. So what we did is we found a really nice composition here. We're gonna drive the drone through the trees. It creates a really nice framing, and we got a nice bridge over there. We're gonna do a bird's eye view shot. We also saw a really nice reflection on the lake, so we're gonna fly the drone, Renato's gonna fly the drone low, and also he's gonna do a tilt reveal shot, which is one of the easiest cinematic shots you can do. But before we even start with filming, get your settings right. These are my settings for the gimbal speed, so this means how fast the camera is moving. You don't want it buzzing around, right, like an angry bird. You want the camera to move slowly with feeling, so you get a really nice cinematic shots. So these are the settings that I recommend you do. And then tip number 3 is one of the easiest cinematic shots you can do is the reveal the scene shot, which is used a lot in Hollywood. Basically what you need to do is point the gimbal, the camera completely down on bird's eye view, then start flying the drone forward and at the same time push the camera forward so you reveal the scene. As you can see, it looks really beautiful. Tip number 4 is that you have to do this in manual exposure, because if your exposure is set on auto, it will automatically change because the ground is darker than the sky, and this just doesn't look professional. So check the exposure, it needs to be on manual. Tip number 5 then is try to also fly low and maybe glide against something, because as I told you before, the trees create a nice framing. As you can see here, it's a really good composition that's pleasing to the eye. It's something different, because usually I see people just fly the drone really high, and if that, you're missing a big opportunity to create a unique look. So try to go and fly low, but of course be careful that you don't crash the drone. Tip number 6 then is that all the camera and drone movements need to be super smooth and done with feeling. What I basically see, a mistake I see beginners do a lot, is that this jerky movement when filming, because they're just buzzing around, and this doesn't look cinematic. You need to move the drone slowly. So there you have it. These are the quick 6 tips. I hope they help. We had a successful mission. The drone is still here. Renato didn't crash it. Thank you very much, Renato. Let me know in the comments below if you have any further questions regarding the drone videos, and if you would like to maybe see me do more of this action on the field type of tutorials. I will see you next time, next Monday, and we got hell of a week in front of us. Both of us are gonna join an event called One Life Rally, which is basically 1 week road trip with luxury cars. 50 luxury cars are gonna go from Venice, this is in Italy, south to Romania, in Mamaia, and I'm doing videos for the company. Renato is doing photography, so we are really excited, can't wait, and we'll see each other on next Monday. Be good, guys, bye-bye. PS, so you remember the tip about the auto exposure? Well, I have the auto exposure set up now for the vlogging purposes, and as you can see, the exposure was changing from dark to very bright, and you don't want that when you're doing a professional job for a client, so that exposure changes during shot. It just doesn't look professional, but for vlogging it's completely fine. Okay, now this is really it for today. See you Monday.
You just like my